Today's video is me reacting to Business Insider's Day 1 at the Air Force Academy. Hi, I'm Kylie, just another Army vet.
On a mild Thursday in June, more than 1,100 appointees arrived at the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, where future officers prepare to be commissioned into the U.S. Air Force and Space Force.
Good luck. Good luck, okay?
Insider was there for In-Proccessing Day, which marks day 1 of new cadets' time at the Academy.
Pretty much all of my family has been in the military. Both my mom and dad are Air Force veterans.
I'm not from a military family, so I have no idea what I'm going into.
When we drove up here, I was like, wow, this is actually real. It didn't really feel real until we got here and got dropped off.
I-Day kicks off the Air Force Academy's basic cadet training.
So enlisted soldiers go to basic training at the branch's basic training locations, where service members being commissioned through the service academies do their officer version of basic training the summer before their freshman year at their academies.
A challenging 6-week program that all cadets are required to complete.
We're going to push them to their physical, emotional, and mental limits. We're going to find out where that line is, and then over time, deliberately and safely, we're going to push them further than they thought they could go.
Just under 10% of the more than 11,000 applicants were admitted to the Academy. 29% of this incoming class is female.
The service academies are very competitive to get into. They just said that 10% of applicants were accepted or less than, which is about the same rate as the Naval Academy and West Point. Coast Guard may be slightly higher.
And minorities make up 32%. Applicants must pass a physical fitness exam and receive a nomination from their congressional representative.
So a very rigorous process. We look for candidates who have strong academic backgrounds, strong athletic backgrounds, but also have demonstrated leadership potential in their careers as students.
These would-be officers are getting hugs and kisses from their girlfriends and boyfriends, and their parents are dropping them off, and they're going in there to In-Proccessing, saying it's all happy-go-lucky, and everyone is smiling and being nice. While enlisted, we get on a plane to get on a bus to be greeted by drill sergeants screaming at the top of their lungs to get off their bus. It is nothing like this at all. This is like getting dropped off at summer camp. So, let's see how long this fantasy land lasts.
Xander. Yes, sir. You're on your own.
Once inside the athletic center, the appointees make their way through 7 different In-Proccessing stations.
Congratulations, good luck.
Appointees are issued a copy of Contrails, a 192-page guidebook that contains important information about the Air Force and the Air Force Academy.
So, all incoming service members will get some sort of smart book or guidebook full of service-specific information at reception at basic training for all the different branches and all the service academies. Every branch and academy calls this book something different. I think the Naval Academy calls theirs reef points. Essentially, all this info in this book will have to get memorized, and they will get quizzed on it daily.
They are going to be required to, for the most part, memorize that book from cover to cover.
Have one final opportunity to discreetly dispose of any illegal drugs, weapons, or pornography.
The easiest way to get in trouble today is be on your cell phone.
Also on the list is fake IDs.
Hey, do not be that guy.
Their way to the cadet gym to take the oath of allegiance.
Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Located 70 miles south of Denver, the Academy is nestled into the foothills of the Rocky Mountains.
Sheltering the United States Air Force Academy.
Colorado Springs is also where Fort Carson is located, which is a pretty big Army base. As you can see, it is absolutely gorgeous there. There's a lot to do in the local area. There's Pikes Peak, Garden of the Gods, and many more fun places to visit. If you're an outdoorsy person, then this is one of the better duty locations.
Congress authorized the creation of the Academy in 1954.
We're out to develop motivated, dedicated, regular Air Force officers. All-round men who can handle themselves anywhere in the world and eventually in space.
So, here's a question. Now that there's a Space Force, can pilots from the other branches still apply for the astronaut program? Or is NASA just taking the Space Force pilots? If you know, then drop it in the comments, because I have no clue.
Congratulations, you're now officially a basic cadet of the Air Force Academy. Have a great Air Force Academy Day.
This warm welcome won't last for long, because these new cadets are about to meet the cadre.
Close this gap! Close the gap!
A select group of upper-class cadets who run basic training.
Come on, don't look at the ground. It's not going anywhere.
They are my eyes and ears every single day, down to the individual basic cadet.
Put your bags down! Pick them back up!
They've been trained over the last several weeks as far as how to properly train the basics.
You will not be looking at the cadre. You will not be looking at the ground. Is that understood? Yes, sir.
So they know how to put pressure on them, and more importantly, they know how to hold them to standards that they themselves are held to.
Get on my freaking bus! Go, 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 go! Welcome to the United States Air Force Academy!
It's here the cadets learn the 7 basic responses.
Yes, sir! No, sir! No excuse, sir!
Yes, sir. No, sir. No excuse, sir. So the 7 basic responses, that's a tradition here at the United States Air Force Academy. And what that does is it ensures that they're responding correctly when we talk about customs and courtesies, which is expected throughout your entire Air Force career.
So the 7 basic responses is not unique to the Air Force Academy. Every service academy uses them. Okay, let's see if I can do it. The 7 basic responses are: yes, sir, no, sir, I don't know, sir, I don't understand, sir, may I ask a question, sir, may I make a statement, sir, and no excuse, sir. I think that's it. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, you can attack me in the comments.
Have I made myself clear? Yes, sir!
So they're expected to respond a certain way and say certain things, and that's the only thing that will be accepted by the cadre.
Compare this to Army drill sergeants or Marine drill instructors screaming. This is nothing. Yes, he's being loud and he has a nice command voice, but after you hear some Marine DIs screaming at the top of their lungs, this is nothing. It doesn't even compare.
I will warn you now, if you are not willing to sacrifice your personal comfort, your safety, or your life for your country, stay on my bus. If you're ready to dedicate yourself towards something bigger than us all and to fight for the United States, then get off my bus! Move it, let's go!
That is that real, where the real shock and awe happens.
Shock and awe? This is not even... Okay. The Army made these reaction videos so much more complicated, because how can I really dog on the Air Force for this shock and awe when the Army has dropped the shark attack from basic training, which I still cannot believe. Okay, moving on.
There's a lot of command voice. It's very loud, but there's a lot of kind of teaching going on at the moment, but also kind of demanding that they respond and that they listen and getting that first experience of what we expect from a person in the military.
Do not disappoint those that came before you.
The new cadets stand on gray footprints, which are used to teach them how to stand at the position of attention, and the cadre ensures that they learn quickly.
Andre, all out, make corrections.
You just know that some of those cadets are smiling under their masks. Their eyes are a dead giveaway. I'm not saying this guy is, but you know that there are a couple cadets sprinkled in there with giant smirks on their faces.
I think initially the basics are probably pretty scared. They're probably not sure what to expect, so when they get that shock and they hear the yelling and screaming, they're probably a little thrown back.
The new cadets are also quizzed on the 7 basic responses that they learned on the bus.
Make sure your classmates can hear you! He's struggling over there!
The cadets then make their way up the core values ramp, which is easier said than done for some cadets.
So she can't even carry her bag up this big ramp. Okay, What happened was she thought she was going to be smart and bring her bag with wheels on it so she wouldn't have to carry it. And then the instructions given by the cadre were something along the lines of, at no point will you roll a bag or put a bag on your back. With your left hand, you will grab a bag by the handle and elevate it above the marching surface and walk with a purpose as fast as you can up that ramp. And I certainly hope she's not wearing slides, and I think she is.
Pink freaking slides! Look, I was a stupid basic, I know, but I made.
Shouldn't she have gotten a packing list and some info about I-Day so she would know not to wear slides or open-toed shoes? What the?
Some smart decisions before I got here.
Upon arrival at Vandenberg Hall, the new cadets receive a colored hat signifying their graduation class, which they'll wear throughout their time at the academy. Cadets are then sorted into their squadrons before a stop at the barber shop. Male cadets must shave their heads. Female cadets' hair can't extend past their shoulder blades, and they must keep it in a ponytail, braid, or tight bun. Then, it's time for equipment issue.
Grab your duffel bag, walk on around to the first window.
Cadets receive everything they'll need for basic training, including PT uniforms, bed linens, and a computer. Tuition at the Air Force Academy is free, but cadets commit to 5 years of active duty service after graduation. While at the academy, cadets receive a salary of about $1,200 per month.
$1,200? That's not bad at all. Okay, let's do some math, and I'm not even going to pretend like I can do this in my head. I'm going to find a calculator. $1,200 times 12 months equals $14,400 times 4 years equals $57,600 in allowance or stipend just for attending the academy. And I believe this is for all the service academies, not just the Air Force Academy.
The new cadets pack all of their gear into their duffel bags and head to their dorm rooms to prepare for 6 challenging weeks of basic training.
I-Day starts their journey for 4 years into the rest of their lives. Change that we hope to see and that we usually do see is their change as leaders of character. People who are ready to live honorably, but also ready to lift others, lift their teammates, their wingmen to be their best possible selves. If we get that from our cadets as they leave and go on to serve our country, then we will consider ourselves successful.
If you enjoyed this video, then please smash that like button and maybe check out this video right here. Thanks for watching.